Boys got away. I had to stop because my bark buster came loose. And then I missed a turn. Rocky. Nice and rocky. Ugh. Can't tell what the incline is on this with the camera, but it is quite steep and quite bumpy. Yeah, most of this, actually all of the trip so far, I've just been using the ABS because I want at least front ABS and I'm not cutting it off, but even on some of the really steep declines, the ABS has been really good. The only time it was somewhat of a hassle was in some of the really, really loose gravel. Wow, that one was slick. Whole tail end just slid out. Whoa, big rut, washout. Whew. That washout might hurt my wrist. Ooh, big washout. Ooh. Rocky. Whoa. Another big washout. Ooh. Yeah. Holy moly. Whoa, tail slide. Visor's open, glasses are extremely wet and foggy, so this is even more sketchier. A light drizzle for the last 2 hours. KLE is just eating this stuff up though. An actually good rider would be able to do a lot more with this thing. The suspension out of the box is actually pretty good. Haven't had any issues with bottoming out with these tires on it. And I've hit some pretty big dips. Probably 225 pounds with gear and luggage on the stock suspension. And when all this stuff is nice and slick, it is extremely sketchy. All this slate is slick that I'm riding over. Like, really slick. And then you got drop downs on each side on some of the sections. This one's not so bad. Look how shiny that stuff is. Whew. So it's, with everybody saying the whole ground clearance, oh, it's not an adventure bike because it has 7 inches of ground clearance. Get the bike and ride it. Seriously. Anything harder than this type of stuff you're not going to want to do on this bike anyways. You're going to want something lighter like a 450 or 350. I probably will do the rally raid suspension if they come out with it. Tractive makes it for them. Plus 25 mil or 20 mil, heck, even 15 mil would probably be enough with a set of tires like this to do pretty much anything any other adventure bike will do. Maybe not as well. Like, right. Did this on the T7, and a lot of the ride, and the 450, a lot of the ride you could sit down through a lot of this stuff. A lot more ground clearance and suspension travel. But I found myself having to stand a little bit more because the bike moves around a lot. Woo, that was slick. Gotta slow down. Woo. Yeah, you barely touch the throttle, and even as good as these tires are, some of these sections it just slides out. The leaves and dirt, debris, old tree limbs broken up, turns into a mush. Slick. Bumpy. Man. Shattered. Little slide action. Yeah, she's not bad at all. Cool thing about this thing being so high winding, you can stay in second gear for pretty much everything, because a lot of this stuff is steep. Third gear is a good chance of burning up the clutch. It doesn't show it on camera, but this stuff is really steep. Whoa. Gotta be careful. So far, what I've done to it, I put, for crash protection, the GB Racing engine covers, and that covers the engine and the water pump. I might not do crash bars on it. I might just do a radiator guard. Double take mirrors. The Mitas Enduro XT trail to car tires. Atlas throttle lock, which I don't recommend. This is my second one I've had for a couple years, and they're just finicky. The KLE throttle lock will be what I put on this when I do bark busters, because earlier I bent the stock handlebar guard, brush guard, whatever type of guard, hand guard, right guard, and we're able to bend it back in place by hand, so they are not sturdy at all. I had a dropsy right at the end of the Witt Road water crossing. Tire at the side of the shelf, and over I went. Clean fall, clean walk off, I must say. Well, yeah, I don't think I did really too much else to it. Ooh, don't get out of that ride. I'm 6'2", 6'3" with over 6'3" with these boots on. About 175 pounds right now. Just lost a bunch of weight trying to get in shape. And my seating position is kind of bad. I'm going to need a tall seat concept seat. Clunk. Eventually a skid plate, because that thing is paper thin, but we'll see how it finishes this, because this is pretty much the extreme that it will ever see. Most of the time it's going to spend its life in Florida sand. But it is quite annoying, all the tings and bings from it. But I don't think it has any damage to it yet, so that's good. And that's why riding right is a bit sketchy. Big 100-foot drop. There's no recovering the bike if you go over, that's for sure. Oof. Some of these hits are rough. You hit some of them and it just knocks the whole bike sideways. Ooh, starting to rain hard again as we get higher in elevation. Whew. It's like an angry swarm of bees, this bike. Tired. Tiring. Whoa. Wish I could sit down more because my hands are hurting from death gripping. Don't look down. I don't know what the elevation says. Whoa. I can't tell. I can't read the DMD2, and I don't want to die. But I must sit. Good Lord. Figured my boys would have stopped off somewhere. So much for the buddy system. I'm currently on the yellow section of the SN500. Yesterday we did the full green. Well, I'd say it was 175, 185 miles. A lot of it was extremely dusty, so we didn't do a lot of filming just because it was hard to even see through it. This rain, now we're getting into elevation with fog. Sweet. It always makes things a bit more sketchy. Get some water. Feeling a bit dehydrated. See if I can get my water one-handed without dying. Almost had it. There we go. All right. Little right. Gotten a bit lazy. All my other bikes have steg pegs, so I can grip with my boots a whole lot easier. When you're tall, I have real nice and long legs, and it's harder to grip the bike. Like where I grip down here is like right below my calf. All right, descending is always fun. Ooh. Up the mountain, down the mountain. Don't die. Good luck. Don't die. Ooh, ooh, ooh. It's a bit bumpy. Yeah, blowing through the suspension and it'll bump you. But I think for most people, just getting it sprung for your weight, I think that's the... Most people aren't going to do this stuff. So a little bit of mild gravel roads, off-roads with bumps. Just get it resprung. Because if you're 300 pounds with luggage, you are going to blow through the suspension and bottom it out. I know before I lost a bunch of weight, that's what would happen for me too. I'm blowing right through this stuff. Going hard right. washout, like nasty washout. Get back to some flowy stuff. Whoa, that is rutted right there. Mike's like, oh, I'm going where I want. Good Lord. It's a weird place to park your rocks, people. All right, rut, dip, rut. Ting. Our miles that we got. We've gone 76 miles today. And how much miles? I have 19 miles. Holy moly. That deflected hard. Woo! Pay attention. Check your miles. That was the last mile right there, done. Too busy checking my mileage. Ah. Good Lord. Oh. Well, that one went through all the travel. I did not adjust the preload or anything before the trip. I just threw the bags on, got it tired up, and a little bit of engine protection, and here we are. Oh man, look at that. Wild hogs climbing the mountain. Look at those boys go. Can I get it? Oh yeah, I got this on film. Neat. That is a Up of a steep hill. And there's a... What is that? What is that?
I don't know what this is. Stop. Stop. Stop.
Where are you?
Stop.
What's the matter?
We went
The wrong way?
We went probably a mile past you. And bro, with felony speed and the amount of times I almost slid off walls and into cliffs, actually like sidearmed into
The boars? Is it the bunny or the boars?
It's the big boy. He's right behind you.
Yeah, I know. Oh, yeah. No. I got on film right up there. It's two wild hogs, giant ones. They just climbed the mountain, and I'm filming. I got him too.